Hello again everyone, welcome back to our channel. In this video, we're going to be considering the Spiritual Gems section for the week of May 5th to 11th, 2025. So friends, thank you for joining us in this consideration, and now let's get started. We're considering Proverbs chapter 11, and let's start with number 1. Proverbs 12:1, we read, "The one who loves discipline loves knowledge, but the one who hates reproof is unreasoning." How necessary discipline is to true worshippers, particularly self-discipline. We can wish that we had a deeper knowledge of God's Word. We may desire to be more effective in the Christian ministry and to be better teachers of God's Word. But it takes self-discipline to make such wishes a reality. Number 2. 12:4, we read, "A capable wife is a crown to her husband, but the wife who acts shamefully is like rottenness in his bones." So this teaches us that a capable wife is considered to be a crown to her owner or husband, because her good conduct brings honor to her husband, raising him in the estimation of others. Number 3. Proverbs 12:5, we read, "The thoughts of the righteous are just, but the guidance of the wicked is deceptive." The very thoughts of good people are morally sound and directed toward what is fair and just. Since righteous ones are motivated by love for God and for fellow humans, their intentions are good. The wicked, on the other hand, are motivated by selfishness. Consequently, their designs, their methods of reaching their objectives are deceitful. Their actions are treacherous. They don't hesitate to lay a trap for the innocent, perhaps in a court of law, by false accusations. Number 4. 12:8, we read, "A man is praised for the discretion of his mouth, but the one with a twisted heart will be treated with contempt." So a discerning person doesn't allow words to flow out of his mouth hastily. He thinks before speaking and enjoys peaceful relations with others, because a mouth of discretion leads him to choose his word carefully. When faced with foolish or speculative words, questioning, a man of discernment is able to hold back his sayings. Number 5. 12:9, we read, "Better to be lightly esteemed and have a servant than to glorify oneself and have no food." Solomon seems to be saying that it's better to be a humble one of little means, having merely one servant, than to spend what is needed for life's necessities in an effort to maintain a high social status. What sound advice this is for us to live within our means. Number 6. 12:10, we read, The righteous one takes care of his domestic animals, but even the mercy of the wicked is cruel. Good people care properly for animals, including their pets. And this is not a joke, this is a direct Bible principle, commandment from Jehovah. They are His creation also. Number 7. 12:15, we read, The way of the fool is right in his own eyes, but the wise one accepts advice." No one human is a depository of all knowledge. Therefore, the person who heeds sound counsel is wise. For one to reject the good counsel of experienced advisers is as did King Rehoboam is the head of folly. Number 8. 12:16 we read, "A fool immediately shows his annoyance, but the shrewd man overlooks an insult." A foolish person angrily responds to an insult or dishonor quickly in the same day, but the shrewd one, a prudent individual, prays for God's Spirit so as to exercise self-control and follow His word. By doing this, we can avoid further contention that could result in emotional or physical harm to ourselves or others. 9. 12:17 The one who testifies faithfully will tell the truth, but a false witness speaks deceit. The true witness launches forth faithfulness because his testimony is reliable and trustworthy. His words contribute toward having justice done. The false witness, on the other hand, is full of deceit and promotes the miscarriage of justice. Number 10. 12:18 Thoughtless speech is like the stabs of a sword, but the tongue of the wise is a healing. Have you ever experienced that before? Someone you trust, he stabbed you in your back and you thought he was your friend or someone you love? That's very common, and this teaches us that our actions will have an impact on our family. Many people act in that way naturally. We don't intentionally stab depressed individuals with hurtful words. Yet, even if someone is stabbed unintentionally, the effect can be very painful. To build others up in love by encouraging them requires that we exercise empathy, putting ourselves in their situation, in their shoes, to the extent possible. That's a wrap for this video. Thank you so much for joining us. We're so happy you could join us in this consideration of the Spiritual Gems comments. We hope you like a wonderful